So what were some of your favorite places to go on a date?
Well, if I was hungry, it was Frisch's. And I guess we were raised kind of to be saving in that, and I never wanted Bud to spend a lot of money. So beside that, I really liked Frisch's too, so it was a no-brainer. We never did go to a fancy restaurant that I can remember. A lot of times, Frisch's at that time, you would pull in a drive-in and a car hop would come out and get your order.
How long did you date before you got engaged?
We met, let's see, I'm trying to think, maybe 6 months, I'm thinking 6 months.
So you were how old when you got engaged?
18.
And how did it happen?
Well, he already asked me to marry him in this steamed-up car.
You want to elaborate on the steamed-up car a little bit, maybe?
Whenever we would come back, and we hated to say goodbye and that, so we'd do a lot of hugging and kissing and that, and that's all we did. A lot of hugging and kissing. And when the weather was cold, the windows would all steam up. So Bud thought that was really neat because nobody could see in. And he told me, all of a sudden one night he says, "Will you marry me?" And he goes, "What did I say?" You want to take it back? And then he told me later, he says, "I didn't even know I was going to say it. It just came out." But then it was a while after that. So he went ahead and bought a diamond from a guy he knew that was a diamond merchant. He said he came into Shipley's, a restaurant, threw a whole bunch of diamonds on the table and told him to pick out one. And then back in those days, women didn't go pick out their own.
So when did he actually give you this diamond?
Well, we went to this movie called Gift of Love. I didn't know he was going to give it to me. So it was intermission. They had intermissions back then too. And he always liked to go to the popcorn machine. He still does. So he says, so I walked over with him to the popcorn machine, and he got a box of popcorn, and he had a box of popcorn in one hand. He's reaching in his pocket, and he pulls out this box. I'm going, "What is that?" And he's going, "Here," and I didn't know which to take, the popcorn or this little box. And I opened it up, and oh, there was a ring in there, so it was quite romantic.
How did your parents react when they found out you were engaged, especially because you were so young?
My dad was so sad. He just went into kind of a depression. He told me I was too young.